So what is up, diecast collectors? This is OBB, the diecast news guy, and welcome everybody to a brand new NASCAR diecast review provided by my good buddies at Circle B Diecast. Go ahead and make sure to use that promo code OBYT so you guys can save $6 off of shipping. And you guys know the little trick: if you order 5 cars or less for the 1/64 scale, that's basically free shipping. But today, it's on a diecast. I think you guys are going to be, I don't know, I guess you could say it's going to be out of this world, am I right? But with the bad pun out of the way, guys, today we're going to be reviewing Ross Chastain's 2023 Worldwide Express Chevrolet Camaro for the NASCAR Cup Series and Trackhouse Racing. But as you guys can see, that this is a Darlington throwback to the iconic UPS Ford Taurus of Dale Jarrett. And yes, I know this is not on a Ford Taurus, but this paint scheme still lives on for another decade or so. And really cool to see Ross Chastain in this car. And let me just say, man, it's pretty darn cool to see UPS back on a NASCAR stock car. And this is one I think a lot of people have been waiting for quite a while, since this is actually the first time we actually have a next-gen car for Ross Chastain of a throwback. So I think it's pretty cool. But anyways, let's go ahead and express our way off into this diecast review and the official unboxing of the Ross Chastain 2023 Worldwide Express UPS throwback. And alrighty, folks, we got this diecast out of its box, and man, I cannot believe what I am seeing right now, man. A Dale Jarrett throwback in the modern NASCAR Cup Series. I never thought we were going to see this, man. This right here is probably one of the most iconic paint schemes from the early 2000s, and because of this sponsor right here, UPS. When you think of UPS, I mean, I'm sure, yeah, you are going to think of Ross Chastain, but originally, if you thought of UPS, you would think of like the old days of like Roush with David Reagan and Carl Edwards, which, by the way, the last time we've actually had a UPS car in diecast form was this bad boy right here, the Carl Edwards 2014 UPS. So that's a little brief showcase of the, well, not really gonna be a comparison, but yeah, as you guys can see, I mean, that just shows you how long it's been. So almost 10 years, we finally got a UPS throwback. So I think that's pretty cool, man, especially since, you know, these throwback tires that we got right here, those Goodyear Eagles, or the Screaming Eagles, where you want to call them. See, we got those gunmetal rims right there, which look really nice. And the reason why I believe that they actually did a throwback to this car, because I guess these are the 90s or the 2000s tires, if I'm not mistaken. Probably not 2000s, because I remember they're being yellow. I like my Goodyears, yeah, yellow. Speaking of yellow, I mean, God, I can't believe how cool this paint scheme looks, because it's practically the exact same paint scheme as what Dale Jarrett drove in 2001. And you guys are probably like, okay, so how in the world did, you know, WWEX Racing was able to get UPS? Well, if you look right here on the card, that this Worldwide Express is actually a UPS authorized reseller. So they actually have the license and the rights to use UPS, which gives me a good indication that we could probably see some more UPS throwbacks very soon. And feel free to comment below right now, guys, as we're getting in early onto this video, what kind of throwbacks would you like to see for UPS? But I will say one thing, guys. This car is actually a true throwback, because you got the right colors, the right logos. I'm looking at that Ricky Styles Jr. throwback that they tried to do a replica of this as well, and it just failed on every like second of every minute. I mean, that was an absolute fail of a paint scheme, but I'm glad that Trackhouse was able to incorporate this paint scheme and even have the throwback UPS logo as well, guys, because like I said, I think my good buddy Diecast Buffet actually mentioned this as well. They only used this logo, I think, for like one season, and then they changed it in the following year. But you can see we got Uno Momento, or just number 1, and it kind of looks like that this, it almost kind of looks like that this brown might have a metallic finish, but that could just be my camera. But just, dude, I know it looks weird that it's just the number 1 and not the 88s, but this is the exact paint scheme. Look, let's see if I got UPS on the deck lid as well, which is actually just like what the car was. On the back, it does not say what can brown do for you. I wish it would have said that. That would make cool, but all the other sponsors right there, which I could say, but if you guys can read it, then there's no point in me saying it, because heck, saving some time here for you guys. But dang, dude, and of course the got of course the black interiors, and what was it, the gold Chevrolet logo right there on the windshield. The bottom is plastic, because I'm a cheap ass and I don't can't afford those metal chassis diecasts because $15 is a lot of money. But I do realize that this car took a while to come out in the plastic ARC version, because I think this was released all the way back in, I want to say around like October for the metal chassis. So I know a lot of you guys were expecting to review this, but finally got it done, man. This is definitely a car I would absolutely recommend picking up because, like I said, man, if you love Dale Jarrett, this is probably the one to get right here. Even though we got ourselves a pretty wonky and tanking suspension right here. Speaking of which, Ross Chastain almost nearly won in this car. He almost got it done. I mean, he won stage 2, which, you know, me being a Truex fan wasn't really too happy about, but that was more on Truex's end. All I can say is racing is very tight at Darlington. I know because I was at the 2022 Goodyear 400, not last year's. But this car had a good shot of winning that 2023 race. As you guys know, William Byron was able to win that race because, yeah, all I can say is if you have this diecast and the Kyle Larson throwback, you're going to have yourself one awkward time, my friends. But feel free to comment below what you guys have to say, as again, I do apologize that this review is a lot more shorter, but hopefully you guys are going to be liking this type of setups as we get on to more diecasts, because we are loaded with a lot of diecast reviews. So if you guys haven't already, feel free to click that like button, subscribe if you are new to the channel, because I will be doing a lot more of these diecast reviews momentarily. Probably upload some shorts about this car as well. But this is going to wrap up the diecast review of this Worldwide Express #1 Chevrolet Camaro driven by Ross Chastain in throwback for Dale Jarrett's 2001 UPS Ford Taurus. So comment, like, subscribe, like I just mentioned, and we'll see y'all next time on another NASCAR diecast review. And this has been OBB, and I'm gonna go and ship some stuff out, y'all.